Yes, it's time to boot it up. Okay. Insert live stream intro. Um, Hi guys, we're gonna be scootering, and obviously I can't read chat, so maybe I'll respond to your questions later. Keyword maybe. Uh, Yay! Uh-oh. So once again, why I'm being depressed and lonely and I have no bodies because apparently all my real life friends are on electronics and apparently no one on my electronic can fucking answer the phone. Even on for the fact they're on their phone and they're probably just ignoring me. So fun. I love having friends and I love having a social life. Life lesson of the day, get rid of your entire friend group. So it's just you. Till you have nobody but the voices in your heads. Heads. Who wants to join to the people that talk to themselves club? I do, Butters. Yeah, me too, Butters. Wow, that's three people. Oh wow, I know that's not how the meme goes. I did close enough to it. Right, so a little stuff about the scooter. I have no idea what brand this scooter is. All I know is it goes 20, and if you're going down a hill, it goes 21, and then it goes to 22, and it starts to shut down when you go to 23. So life lesson of the day: we don't go to 23. And mine's licensed to be on the road, and it sounds broken, and it might be broken, and there's a car behind me, and we're gonna wait for these cars to go. Because guess what? I'm not trying to get ran over today, unlike my friend that I talked about in the other live stream, and I'm not re-explaining the story. And guess what? I actually have trauma. Yeah, Butters has trauma. I know, still there. And I remember being on my hoverboard in Alabama, and I have ever so dearly been scared of electronics ever since I've heard about this situation. Actually, not heard about the situation, lived the situation. I was at the ripe age of um, becoming a young lady, about 10 years old, and I was finally getting aware of my life choices and stuff, and finally learning how to do stuff. I know technically people say that's the age of 7, but boy, I can't even remember anything from the age of 7. So don't tell me. Oh, it's so cool. I'm so cool. Anyways, back to the story. When I lived in insert state, we would go up and down the roads on our hoverboards, and what I mean by we is I meant me. My cousin I met had a scooter, not like one of the racer scooters that hit you in the ankles. That pain can never be compared to anything else. It's worse than a stab wound. You can't convince me otherwise. Hi. So, continuing my story, and then I'll probably check chat in a minute. Continuing my story is basically my cousin got done yelling at me and lecturing me. I forgot what happened, but I think it's that I kept on leaving her and not like hanging out with her, even though I had a hoverboard that went 15 miles per hour. Probably not the safest thing to give to a 10-year-old because like all 10-year-olds think of is wee woo wee woo. And when I was a 10-year-old, all I thought about was gotta go fast, gotta leave my cousin in the dirt. So she told her mommy and said, no, you can't be doing for any effort at all, for any face reveal, name reveal, age reveal, my I hope you know my full legal name is Butters the Third. And if you say no, your parents wouldn't name me that, well, too bad. My full legal name is Butters Demetrius the Third. It might not be Demetrius. I've never found out my middle name, but my real name is Butters. And if y'all go, no, your real name's not Butters, it is Butters. So I better not see any comments on any of my videos or anything at all saying, "Oh my God, what's your name?" It's Butters. It's Butters. Anyways, continuing. So my aunt yelled at me, "Butters, you can't be doing that! Stuff and yip yap. Your cousin is like, yeah." By the way, my cousin's older than me, so it's kind of sad. Um, Also, I kind of feel bad now because I used to do a lot of athletic stuff without her, and she has cancer or could have cancer. We haven't found out yet, and yeah, she's never really been athletic because I think she has like some type of bone something, not bone disease. It's something that makes her joints stiff up, and she can't really move or be active. Anyways, um, continuing. Basically, I was riding by myself, which I was not supposed to do. Now, the one thing about this road, I speed bumps that were about like, in my opinion, were almost a feet tall. I actually went back to visit that place, and me and my cousin were walking. Oh wait, no, that's a spoiler. I'll get to that later. Let's keep moving. Um, Basically, what happened was I was going really fast on my hoverboard, and if you've ever had a hoverboard, hoverboards go beep beep, loud beeping. They only do this beep when they're either very dead and they throw a little fussy tantrum. Yeah. Literally, hoverboards are literally one of the worst things you can ever buy. I'm not even joking when I say that. You can't, like, okay. If your mom ever goes, "You want a hoverboard?" "No, mommy, I want a scooter." "Why don't you want a hoverboard?" "Because hoverboards throw tantrums." Like, I miss my hoverboard. It was a golden hoverboard that had scratch marks all over it. And I don't know why, because we bought it brand new. But anyways, I love that hoverboard, and the reason why I don't have that hoverboard is because my grandma was watching me, and at the ripe age of 11, I thought, wouldn't it be funny if I cleaned it with soap and water? And that's what I did. I cleaned it with soap and water, and no more hoverboard for me because it was not a waterproof hoverboard. Anyways, continuing. Hoverboards throw tantrums if they're at low battery, so sometimes you just need to slap the so that way, it doesn't throw a tantrum. Back to the main story. So I was going super fast, and then I ran for a speed bump after the hoverboard was throwing a tantrum. The other time hoverboards throw a tantrum if you're going too fast. I don't know why. It's like, no, you can't go fast. You can't go fast. No. It's really annoying. So I didn't want to listen to my hoverboard while my hoverboard was going, "Hey, you! Stop going fast!" And then I hit a speed bump and fell on my face and I got 5 bruises. Anyways, I don't really know what I'm supposed to talk about on live stream, so I guess I'm just gonna keep telling stories. I'm gonna look in chat to see if anyone said anything, but yeah, hoverboards suck. But that's just my opinion. Like, hoverboards are a really good thing to give, not to use. Because I don't know. Actually, I don't know the reason. It just I don't know, bro. Like, hoverboards just suck. They suck so bad, and it's not even funny how bad they suck. It's generally not funny how bad hoverboards suck. And I'm literally dogging on hoverboards right now. Never buy a hoverboard. I'm telling you. If you're a full grown parent, like, I hope y'all remember this when y'all are full grown. But, like, if you ever have kids, okay? And your kid goes, "Mommy, yeah, I want the new Hoverboard Max Pro something. Can I get it?" No. Why? Because little Timmy, I watched this live stream fight. I don't know, 10 years ago, and the streamer told me never to buy a hoverboard because the streamer thought. Oh wait, I just realized little Timmy wouldn't really be that old. 20 years. And the streamer was named Butters, and Butters is probably crippling. No, I would be in my 30s ish, 40s. Who knows? Y'all don't know how old I am. Anyways, yeah, but everything about a hoverboard sucks. How the someone type in chat if you can hear me. Hello, type in chat if you can hear me. Can someone hear me? Ari, can you hear me? Okay, good. Anyways, continuing. Okay, reasons to hate hoverboards, okay? Reason number one, the movement on hoverboards. The movement on a hoverboard sucks so bad you'll get whiplash. Okay, and what I mean by this movement is as soon as you get on a hoverboard, you're just gonna like automatically start moving, right? Yes, you are right, but you're supposed to lean forward. If you lean forward, you're going to crash. If you lean forward, you're going to die. Lean forward, you're gonna like. I hate hoverboards. Okay, how you turn is you're supposed to shift your weight to the side that you want to turn. And yeah, sure, the movement is great when you turn. It's not great when you're supposed to not go in donuts 24/7, and then all of a sudden you killed 5 families because you ran them over. That's when hoverboards are stupid, and you're debating your life decisions because you didn't get a Christmas gift because the only thing mommy and daddy could afford this year was a hoverboard. This never actually happened to me, by the way. I was spoiled. I'm just saying, you asked for a fucking hoverboard for Christmas. That was your first mistake. Then you found out, oh wow, the movement on this is shit, the speed, shit, and everything about hoverboards are shit. Literally, you cannot convince me otherwise to ever like hoverboard. I love hoverboards, hate them too. Literally, the burning passion I have for hoverboards. Because it's like, oh my god, they're so fun to ride when you get used to it. Yeah, but what about when you're trying to teach someone to use a hoverboard? You can teach someone to skateboard. You can teach someone to surfboard. You can teach anyone to do any of the boards. One thing you can't do is teach someone to ride a fucking hoverboard because those things are fucking nightmares. Don't believe me? Try knock it. Don't knock it till you try it. Now, let's talk about another thing that sucks. An absolute monstrosity called skateboards. I know I'm about to publicly offend so many people, but skateboards suck. Why, you may ask? I don't know. I don't really have a reason to hate skateboards. The only reason why I hate them is like Olympics, bro. They could have added rollerblading. I fucking love rollerblading. Now, the only bad side about rollerblading is when you first start, you suck. No matter who you are, if you're gymnastics, you're gonna fall at least 5 times. Just as a recommendation. Why? What do you mean, why? Well, because you're supposed to learn how to move and keep balance. I've been doing it for 5 years, guys. If you want a tutorial of how to rollerblade, hit it up. I'm supposed to be swimming with my family right now. What the hell am I doing? So anyways, how to get a virus. First, tap on a very infected virus area. Actually, no, I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyways, 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 um, I went. My parents tried convincing me to go to a fortune teller, and I said no, fuck you. And they took me to a fortune teller a long time ago. And when I went there, she told me I was gonna die in 5 days. By the way, if you couldn't tell, I didn't die. She told me I was gonna die in 5 days, and I started crying and freaking out. And I grabbed the crystal ball from the freaking desk, and I threw it. I'm joking. I just kind of like picked it up, started shaking it like a snow globe until it kind of um, trigger warning. It fell on the ground and shattered. Poor crystal ball. Rest in peace, the crystal ball that I accidentally threw onto the ground and it shattered. Isn't that just sad? Anyways, I made like 50 I just hashtag new record. Hashtag the object shows aren't even out yet. Hashtag no one will know. Yeah, but I deleted that trailer, bro. I deleted that trailer. And plus, nobody's watching. What if someone re-watches it? Yeah, you know what? I'll give my pitch about the Ever Realm. The Ever Realm is a series about one person named Lantern, and they go. Oh wait, how would an advertisement do this? Um, an advertisement would do. Okay. Um, basically, it's about a bunch of people that get trapped in hell. Not hell. Not the hell that you're thinking of. It's not a fiery pit. It's a Minecraft server. And it's basically they have to play the Minecraft server, I guess, and like not die again. They're dead already, by the way. They're already dead. They've been dead. Um, and it's basically just about the main character and two other main characters. Um, just basically surviving, I guess. It's supposed to be like a reality show, except the reality is called the Ever Realm, and it's like literal hell. And what I mean by literal hell is technically there's a Satan. Satan's name is Spectator. I probably shouldn't have disclosed that in a live stream. But basically, Spectator controls the entire realm. And yeah, that's it. I guess that's all. That's the entire Ever Realm. Welcome to 5 second pitch of the Ever Realm. Yeah. Was I supposed to talk about the characters or something and not the actual place? Oh no. Should I talk about the characters? Type yay or nay in chat if I should talk about the characters. Okay. Character number one, the main character, Lantern. They're pretty arrogant. Stupid in my opinion. I don't know. I don't really like Lantern in my opinion because Lantern has. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, Lantern on this list is probably the least trauma filled. They still have a lot of trauma. I just realized that. Second character that we see is Benny. Benny is like your classic, hey, I'm going insane, but I'm still gonna be stupid and arrogant. They're just more stupider than Lantern and more crazier, I guess. To a point that he gets super annoying in like season. Actually, season 1 because like he's just arrogant. Nobody arrogant characters. I swear to God, as soon as it's gonna come out, and then like the first comment's just gonna say, "I love Benny Builder Boy. He's my favorite character." No, he's not supposed to be the likable character. Anyways, and speaking of likable characters, let's talk about Cheese King. Cheese King in the first episode is just supposed to be the insane guy. Nothing else to him. He's just supposed to be the insane guy. That has depression. So yeah, you don't hear a lot from Space Girl in episode 1, and that's on purpose. You're You're not supposed to know anything about her. The only thing you're supposed to know about her is that she's suppressed. Don't look too into it. Now that we're on the topic of Space Girl, let's talk about Aerie. Aerie is the character. How to describe Aerie? Pussy. Yeah, yeah. Aerie's supposed to be decently scared, but at the same time decently not scared. So yeah, anyways, moving on, you have insert all the characters lore. I'm joking. Um oh yeah, Cohen. Cohen's supposed to be the dancer on the server. He totally works at McDonald's. I'm joking. He doesn't work anywhere. Actually, no, I'm joking. He works in the Nether with his boss named Broken. Broken is supposed to be the main character's best friend. Broken's a pretty good character. Yeah, he's a pretty good guy. Yeah, not much to say about the characters because episode 1 is still being worked on. So I guess that's your preview of episode 1. It's just gonna be about Lantern. Oh yeah, Retro! I forgot about Retro. Retro. Don't touch his portal, guys. Don't touch Retro's portal, guys. Because if you touch Retro's portal, then he's gonna kill you. Anyways, there's not much to say about Retro. That's basically his entire character concept in episode 1. He's just supposed to be the guy's portal you don't touch. Everyone understand that, right, class? Don't touch Retro's portal. Oh yeah, Aerie alcoholic. I guess that's another word you could use to describe Aerie. That's everyone in episode 1, right? I guess I could one, but then again, that gives away Lantern's entire lore, and then I don't want to do that. Basically, the other two characters are Becca, and the son hasn't got a name yet. I don't know if I was supposed to say the mom's name, actually. Maybe I wasn't supposed to say the mom's name. Anyways, yes, the show is scripted, but at the same time, it's improv. So if some of the stuff doesn't go together, actually, no, never mind. It will go together because I will kill the voice actors if they don't read the line correctly. Basically, it's supposed to be a scripted show, but you can add your own lines. No, it's not going to be animated. It's going to be on Minecraft. Sorry to disappoint. It's called Everrealm. The first episode's going to be called Pilot. And if you want a name for the first episode, I guess the first episode's name would be if you do the crimes, you do the time. Now let's talk about another show that probably will never come out. And if it does come out, it's coming out as a webcomic. Battle for Best Aesthetic. Well, I'm not guaranteeing it's coming out as a webcomic, but right now I suck at animating, so probably gonna come out as a webcomic. Battle for Best Aesthetic is about when you battle for your best aesthetic. Basically, the aesthetics are cute, kidcore, weirdcore. We have an emo line, not emo. It's goth. We also have preppy. We also have yeah. There's an entire 2 videos on my channel about Battle for Best Aesthetic, so let's not really talk about it. I don't think I ever showed the host and the co-host. Aries and Butters. Butters is the main. Butters is the host of the show. He's a yellow TV. You might have seen him a couple times. Aries is a street lamp. Wait, no, my bad. Hood lamp. Not trying to be racist to anyone, by the way. He's a hood lamp. We had to clarify this in a Discord chat. And so, yeah, he will kill you if you call him a street lamp because he's a hood lamp. Trust. Yeah. I guess I'm gonna end my live stream and go swimming. I feel like this live stream was very unproductive. All I talked about was 2 shows that one of them might be coming out soon, actually. So, anyways, I guess that's all about it. Yeah, anyways, insert outro.